everybody. Joyce here with the Traveling Gamblers, and I am here with Jon. Hello, Jon.
Hello, Joyce.
And Jon and I are here on the Celebrity Infinity cruise ship, and we are about to do a cabin tour. We are in cabin 9158, and it is categorized as a family aft veranda. So here we go. Upon entering the room, there is a storage cabinet, glass doors, and 3 shelves. There's a lot of storage in this room. Large cabinet. And then underneath is 2 full shelves, and this is where I chose to store my shoes. There's lots and lots of space. Keep in mind, this is a family veranda, so this is intended for multiple people. And moving on to the other storage. Oh, those are hooks that Jon and I bought on Amazon. They are magnetic hooks that we bring with us every cruise, and they magnetize to the wall, and we use them to hang miscellaneous items on. Helps keep our room neat and organized. Jon has his jacket, that's my hat, and a couple of my little travel purses. Leave it right by the door. It's easy access. And again, it helps keep the room organized. The remainder of the storage is right to the right when you come in the room. And this is the wardrobe. And this is the only actual hanging closet space in the room. So there's enough space in here for, I would say, for hanging for clothes for 2 adults. Up there is our life jackets, life vests. And then another pro tip of ours is we bring a folding, collapsible, 2-sided laundry hamper. And we utilize that for our dirty laundry, and it helps keep the room nice and tidy. Celebrity gives you complimentary bathrobes to use, and the level of the bathrobe depends on the stateroom that you're in. So the highest suites have the nicest robes, and they work their way down to the inside cabins. But I believe everybody has a robe. That's a Celebrity perk. That's something that Celebrity always does. And then there's one more section of the cabinet, the closet, and that is where your safe is. Let's take a look and see. The safe's not very big. I would say it's probably about 6 by 10. Probably enough to put in a small tablet. And then there's 2 shelves total, but that one's taken up by the safe. And actually there's a shelf up there. It's very short. It's not very high, but it's big enough for a backpack. That's where Jon keeps his backpack. And then here we have a total of 6 drawers, and those would be good for your folded clothes or your undergarments. And these drawers are probably about 4 or 5 inches deep. So there's 6 of those. So that's the closet space. But as I said, there's lots of storage in this room, so we'll show you the rest of the storage after we show you the bathroom. So there's the front door, there's the cabinet, and then there's the bathroom door. The bathroom is very small. Keep in mind, this is an older ship and it has not been renovated. It's the only ship in the fleet, Celebrity-wide, that has not been renovated yet. So this is the bathroom. Not a lot of space. You can see the floor space is not very big. And there's a step up. There is some shelving. There's 3 corner glass shelves. And there's 2 that end one. This one is the trash. And then there's a 2 shelf. And that's where I keep my personal hygiene. And then there's another 2 shelf directly under the sink, and that's the blow dryer in the bag. This is your typical vanity A little bit of space on the top of the vanity. There's a couple glasses for you to brush your teeth. And over here is the shower. See if I can stand back some so you can get a full idea of the shower. It's not very big. There's the shower head, and it's adjustable. Goes all the way up. It slides on that bar. And then you have two knobs, one for the temperature and one for turning the water on and off. Two little shelves where you could put your shampoo and conditioner and such. There's a handle if you need to hold on. And then there's a shower curtain instead of a shower door, which I'm not a fan of. It looks like maybe we're missing a hook. But the shower curtain does look new. And there is a line that you can draw over and hook into here if you wanted to hang something that's wet, like a bathing suit or something that you hand washed in the sink. Over here, there's a little wire rack with some towels and your hand towels. And there's a bottle opener on the inside of the bathroom door. There's some hooks on the inside of the door so you can hang robes, pajamas, whatever. And there's the light switch. Oh, I didn't show you the light switch when you come into the cabin. Let me go back and show you that. When you come into the cabin, right there to the left is the light switch, and that controls the lights on the ceiling. Moving on, here's your thermostat. There are switches for the lights as well, so if you're in bed, you can turn the lights out. There's the bed. It's your standard king-size bed or two twins. So if you want the bed to be separated, you certainly can. You just let your cabin steward know. On either side of the bed is a 2-drawer nightstand. Let's see. And it's about 4 inches deep. The lamps are glued down. You can't move them. There's a little switch on them to turn them on and off. At the end of the bed, there's more storage. This is actually the refrigerator. Shelf there, John has his little tote bag there for all of his camera supplies. There are 2 televisions in here. There's your vanity / desk. It's not very deep. That is a good chair with a back on it, which is important if you have any sitting to do of any length of time. It's nice to have a back, especially as you get older. There's another cabinet with 2 shelves. And on the other side, another cabinet with 2 shelves. John has some of his clothes in there. Very large mirror. And the light switches and the outlets are over here. There are 2 European outlets, 2 US outlets. This is for a Ethernet plug, and then this is the lights for the vanity. And my side of the bed, there's your phone and the additional nightstand. So let me back up and show you. This is, as I said, a family veranda. So it's actually considered to be 2 rooms. That is a sliding door. The top half is frosted glass panes. And there's a little groove in the door to open it. And it stops there. So you can leave it in the open position or you can close it off. And then in here is what they call the living room. And there's a small dresser and has a total of 4 drawers. And the drawers are about the same depth as the others, about 4 inches deep. And there's 4 of those, 2 on either side. And this is a sofa bed. There's the thermostat for this room. And here is the light switch for in here, like credenza. And there's your second television. Some additional counter space. And another cabinet. If you have children with you, you could certainly utilize this space for them for their storage. You've got plenty of counter space for them to put their items. So there's 4 cubicles essentially, and then 4 drawers. There's enough seating for 6 in here. And there's a small glass table. It's a nice sized room. Let me back up and I'm just letting you know, guys, if you're not picking up on it, this is an old ship and it has not been renovated. Although I do have to say it is very clean, but overall just very worn, just dated and old and worn down. And this ship definitely needs to be renovated. This is the light switch for the balcony. And just take a look at this balcony. So you turn the doorknob to the side. That's the open position. This is the only ship I've ever been on where the position of the doorknob on the balcony does not change the functioning of the air conditioning. Every other ship I've ever been on, and I've been on a lot, if you unlock the balcony door, the air conditioning goes off. And it's an energy saving feature. And I guess because of the age of this ship, that doesn't happen. So let's take a look at this balcony. It is huge. It's larger than the living room in this cabin. There's a table with 4 chairs, and each of the chairs has 2 positions to recline. That table is definitely big enough for 4 people to eat breakfast at. And then there's 2 additional lounge chairs. And look at all that space. That's the full tour of the Sunset Veranda family cabin on the Celebrity Infinity. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, we hope you have a wonderful day.